Well, boys, if you're a contractor, Monday is pretty much the scariest day of the week. What they break over the weekend. All right, boys, happy Monday. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good Mother's Day for you mothers out there. Starting out the day, boom, we got ourselves, that's right, the old 336 with a low fuel pressure issue that we're going to probably tackle this morning. And whatever the hell else decides to go south, might get back on that 410E as well to go ahead and go further into testing on the transmission core. So let's get to it. 2022 Ford F-150 3.3 liter. We're going to get the old magic creeper out. We're going to check for a coolant leak. Uh-oh, found her. All right, 336 Next Gen E198 fault. Let's get into it. Standby pressure key on after the timeout for the priming pump. We're looking at 0 PSI. All right, engine running, had no problem starting, so we're looking at 1 PSI difference in pressure drop there. All right, so we revamped the system here because I had to put in a different adapter in there. So there you guys go, a little under 75 PSI. So let's go ahead and start it. Fuel pressure, which again, this is the fuel pressure going towards the rail, right around 87 to 89, stays pretty consistent. We're right around, I guess, 90 to 95 on the unfiltered side. So we're going to go and throw fuel filters at it and see if this changes. Man, let me tell you what a couple hundred hours does to a filter. You can start seeing there the pleats are starting to shift pretty good on that one as well. Well, right off the rip there, we're actually holding fuel pressure better than what we were, so that's a plus. Let's give it started and let's see what it does. Boom, right off the rip there. Fluctuating a little bit, but give it some time with that air bleed out. Definitely seems like we're going to hit higher numbers here. All right, you guys see that right there? Fuel pressure, unfiltered fuel pressure, mirroring each other. I think this is a fix, boys. Moving on to the next one. And just like every other 336 Next Gen on the fucking planet, the horn button sort of works. Let's go replace that too. And a few minutes later, boom, new horn button. Let's go. All right, next up we've got a Deere 200G, as in G's, we got a leak. Found it. Yep, this is happening. In case you're all worried, I'm good. All right, new hose installed. Well, why did that pilot line fail? Oh, I wonder why. Back into service she goes.
I spent my whole life hanging on by my fingertips, telling everybody not to worry, and I was going to make it okay, because that's my job. Well, now I can't promise that anymore, so yeah, it makes me sick, but I'm going to do whatever I have to do to take care of my family. No, I think I've pushed all I can. Come on, you go.
All right, let's get Monday number 2 going.
All right, happy Tuesday morning, boys. We had a lot of rain overnight, and today's episode is sponsored by our friends over at JD Link, because I have one piece of equipment that is currently running, and with all the rain, I have no idea what we're getting into today. So let's go ahead and head to the shop, maybe heading somewhere, I don't know. Well, we're doing something today, boys.
All right, back on the old 410E in the mud. Let's get this clamp changed. All right, guys, we're going to try this again with the help of Meta AI app. We're going to see if we can change this clamp. 1, 2, 3. Boom, just like that, boys, fully installed. So let's give it a shot and let's see if we don't have an exhaust leak any further, and see if we can't get the old converter and sump temps to come down. What the fuck? All right, so we're at 134 degrees on the inlet side of the cooler. But if you guys look right there, we're at 183 degrees, 178 degrees. But look at that, boys, 170 degrees off the fucking trans filters. I think that thermal bypass isn't open.
Really? Alright, my name's Cooter, and I'm going to show y'all how to take care of your seat inflator switch on your Deere 300G. What you won't do, take this here grinder and just cut that off. I will demonstrate. Next, you're going to take a pair of pliers and take that nut off. I will demonstrate. dispose of that nut, dispose of that cover, and now you have access to your inflator switch. Follow me for more helpful hints. Man, they couldn't have made this more difficult. Jeez, is it yellow to green or green to yellow? And boys, just like that, we got her all installed. Let's go ahead and test it out. Oh, look at that. That's Sita. Does it go down? Wow, just magic. I'm cold and I'm wet. 300's done. Parts are ordered for the old 410E. All my rain gear soaked. On to tomorrow, boys. All right, here begins a wet and wild Wednesday. All right, boys, happy Wednesday. I have no idea what we're getting into. Still, we had a lot of rain overnight. So today is supposed to also be pretty much another rain out. So we will see what we get into today, boys. All right, starting morning out, we're at the old parts counter over here at Carter. Need to get back in stock our buttons for our next gens, because Lord knows we're going through a bunch of them right now. Remember, boys, you might be having some slow moments out there when you get rain, so it's always best to check things over on the old service truck. Start with the cabin filter. You know what? I can't talk shit about operators anymore. How's your lungs, my boy? How's your lungs? May not be at the dealer level anymore, but we're still trying to get as much information as we can out here. And just to get after treatment DOC stuff, you actually have to go through basic engine. And that's even basic John Deere engine. This is just basic engine.
You can see the oil.
We're getting closer, boys, getting closer. Past basic engine, now we're doing Deere engine. Gonna get to the after treatment at some point today. Alright, thought this course was more to it than this, but this is just an overview, so yay. I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. If you're an operator and you didn't know you had a missing DPF, like you had no idea that DPF was gone, and you're operating that machine like normal, like what the hell are you even doing? Like you should know. There's a hell of a sound change. The thing ain't got no DPF. Look at that, boys. I passed. I passed. Yeah! Let's pray tomorrow we get some work done, because these rain days are really getting to me already. Alright, boys. One more day left. One more day. Alright, boys. Happy Thursday. Again, we had some rain overnight. Hopefully we get some work in today. We will see once we get to the job site. First stop of the morning, you know it's got to be 7-Eleven, boys. Let's get it. All right, let's get to work, boys. Remember, boys, organization is key. So today we're going to take some time, organize this truck a little bit better. And just like, and boom, there we have it, boys. Organization. Maybe, sort of. It's better than what it was. Also going to take the time today to get rid of this Lenco unit right here. And we're going to go to this Arc Force electrode holder, something I like a little bit better. This guy right here pretty much is in every hairy homeowner welding kit you'll ever buy, and I'm just not a big fan of it. So let's get this changed over. And boom, look at that, boys. Is that going to improve my welding? Hell no. But does this feel a hell of a lot better? Hell yeah. Boys, we got a service call. Let's go! Alright, Bobcat MT85. Apparently we've got a no crank, no start. Alright, so system voltage, not hateful. And we don't have a crank. Alright, so we're almost 12 volts at the starter itself. Alright, let's try to crank it. And I've got no trigger signal. Alright, so if we take out the power switch 1 relay, at least it attempts to start. So, out with the old, in with the new legend. Well, boys, I think we've been had. The old foot pedal switch here was completely smashed to the ground. Pull it back up, and guess what? You can't give these boys anything. Nice. That's right, Quebeco excavator. Cock damn bent the hell up out of this. Nice, real nice. All right, Deere 300D, as in, damn, it's hot in here. Well, standby pressures, yeah, those aren't great. This thing's obviously low. I'll be honest with you, you need to hit this button a few fucking times. Jesus Christ, come on. DC problem! Well, we got power to the compressor. It cycles. And pressure-wise, that straight sucks. That's, yeah. Alright, so if you guys can see right there, move my the fucking way. See the green going right into this tube right here. Yeah. I think we found the cause of our leak there, my guy. Boys, just like that, it's Friday.
So we've made it. End of the week. Still got a lot of things we're trying to get to, but we'll see what happens. So enjoy today, and hopefully you have a good day and enjoy your Friday. Oh yeah. All right, boys, it looks like our 200 right now is not being used, so that means we're going to service it. So let's get to getting the PM kit and all that shit together. So yay.
Only 5 days.
Right in your bucket. Well, it looks like we got every filter except for the pilot one. You may ask yourself, how many wrenches do you need, service wrench wise, to service the John Deere 200? These and then some more. Specifically, if you got somebody who likes to over torque the hell out of the filters, just putting it out there. The more you know. No, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just remember, boys, always check to make sure you've got plenty of gearbox oil. Yup. Alright, so we got all the filters changed except for the pilot. And yeah, we just gotta put oil in it, air filter, and then yup. Nothing but the finest. Man, Transformation Tuesday be like, boom. Yummy. Boys, I wish they had smell-o-vision right now. Oh, you don't love it. We're here to pump you up. Like literally. Come on. Alright, let's take a holy shit. Yeah. How's your lungs, my boy? How's your lungs? Good gravy. Just remember, boys, don't be a scumbag. Make sure you reset everything so that you ain't got to come back and worry about anything. I'll be honest with you, if you want the AC fixed, just say something. You don't have to knock out the back window. I mean, god damn. Okay, 430 update. Windows in. Yeah. It's all thanks to this big man right here. He's bending over, showing his ass. That's right, windows in. It's time to go to fuck home.
I don't know what happened over the last few years, but the dealerships have gone to hell. Secretary's in there looking like an uncooked roll of biscuits, waiting for somebody to take them to the break room, unwrap them, and bang them on the freaking counter. And the salesman in there covered in tattoos, wearing flat bill hats and etnies, completely oblivious to the fact you're trying to sell a $250,000 machine to a farmer, not Slipknot stickers and skateboard tape, freaking idiot. And the equipment they're selling looks like something you'd order off Fisher Price and take to the food drive. Trying to push that G&D, baby, get that electric equipment out of there.